What happens when one of the biggest stars in the world faces accusations of witchcraft from her own band member?
In the heart of the unknown, where whispers linger and shadows dance, lies a realm where mysteries unfold and magic thrives. Welcome to Behind the Velvet Curtain, unveiling Hollywood's strangest secrets, a journey into the depths of enchantment and wonder. Join me as we explore forgotten realms, uncover lost legends, and delve into the realms of the supernatural. Prepare to be spellbound, for in this realm, every tale is woven with threads of magic and mysteries. Let the adventures begin.
Beyonce, often hailed as one of the greatest entertainers of her generation, is a global icon in the music industry. She first rose to fame in the late 1990s as the lead singer of the R&B group Destiny's Child. Known for hits like Say My Name, and Survivor, her solo career, which took off in the early 2000s, solidified her as a cultural force, blending pop, R&B, and hip-hop into chart-topping albums like Dangerously in Love, B-Day, and Lemonade. Known for her powerful vocals, electrifying performances, and strong messages of empowerment, Beyonce has shaped the sound and narrative of modern music while also influencing fashion, film, and social activism. Her influence extends beyond the stage, making her one of the most influential figures in entertainment today. Kimberly Thompson is a seasoned drummer and accomplished musician with strong presence in the music industry. Before the spotlight from the Beyonce lawsuit, Kimberly had built an impressive career. Kimberly attended the prestigious Manhattan School of Music, where she honed on her craft, later becoming known for her versatility across various genres, including jazz, pop, and rock. Pop, rock, and rock. Okay, let's be serious. She gained widespread recognition as the drummer for Beyonce, working with her for 7 years, you guys. This included performing on major world tours like the iconic Mrs. Carter show, Hey Miss Carter, and appearances in high-profile events, which cemented her reputation as a skilled and reliable musician. So, outside of her work with Beyonce, Kimberly has collaborated with other prominent artists such as jazz legends Kenny Barron and Mike Stern. She released solo work and fronted her own band, showcasing her talents as both a drummer and composer. Her career highlights her strong musicianship, earning her respect in the music community long before the controversy with Beyonce, which brought additional media attention. All right, y'all. So we're about to get into this lawsuit with Kimberly. Well, it wasn't really a lawsuit. It was a restraining order. But nevertheless, let's dive in and find out what happened and what's going on, or what was going on, girl. So in this case, Kimberly Thompson, the drummer who worked with Beyonce for several years, like I previously stated, 7 years. She was a part of Beyonce's all-female band, right? And so essentially in the allegations that were claimed by Kimberly, she stated that Beyonce practiced extreme witchcraft against her. And she claimed that Beyonce used dark magic to tap her phones, control her finances, and even manipulate her romantic relationships. She further accused Beyonce of casting spells of sexual molestation on her and engaging in mind control, MKUltra, and other forms of harassment. That sounds crazy. Okay, so Kimberly sought this restraining order against Beyonce, just accusing the pop star of engaging in these harmful practices for years. So girl, you mean to tell me you was working for Beyonce for years and this was happening, or did this happen after you were fired? Let me know, sis. I don't know. So we're going to get into the specific claims in her restraining order, and it gets a little dark, y'all. So essentially, Thompson, or Miss Kimberly, claimed that Beyonce used occult practices to sabotage her life. The specifics were pretty vague, but Thompson seemed to believe that Beyonce had been actively working against her using supernatural means. And so she's claiming that she experienced extreme harassment, including Beyonce allegedly controlling her behavior and finances through these supernatural means. She also accused Beyonce of causing magic spells of sexual molestation, which added a deeply disturbing element to the allegations. And so I think there was allegations that she said Beyonce harmed her cat or killed her cat, and just a lot of weird, freaky things. She also did an interview with the Daily Mail. I'm about to insert that now so you guys can take a look at that.
Could you just explain to me what prompted that and why you believe this sort of negative energy was coming from Beyonce, and just talk about that a little bit so we could understand that.
Well, I definitely did that to definitely be so clear to cut the cord that I don't want to have anything to do with this person at all. I don't want to work with them. I'm even embarrassed that I have worked with them because it's literally shattered everything that I've tried to build after doing that work in my life. So if I have always said when I was a kid, I never would want to regret anything, but this I regret. I regret that we ever worked together because it's turned my life completely upside down. She's not been able to let me go. She's not been able to let me progress into a mature woman and work with other people, build other great entities and statues and trophies that develop in the arts world and music. She's just been a savage, stealing my intellectual property, stealing my ideas, just basically doing anything and everything to damage any type of happiness that I could have had up to current. That be in my own independent career, establishing my own company, my own music, relationships, whether it be business partnerships, personal relationships. So I've had to do a lot of work, a lot of practice of self-love. I know that, I was that kid that grew up and always did the right things and always studied really hard and always did a lot for whoever I was working for and the company. And, that time has come and passed over and over again. And it's just been a nightmare to try to move on and do other things with other people without it getting totally destroyed. Other people I've worked with that have been on a plateau have been paid to fire me. I found this out, and then it just kept happening. So it was a pattern. You get really excited about something, you build it up, you invest all this time and everything in it, and then she comes and pays people to fire me. And I've even relocated cities and houses and apartments, and ways have been found to manipulate that and control that. I've lost a huge amount of money dealing with this situation. A lot of money has been stolen from me. A lot of rental deposits have been stolen from me. Had his own personality, it stuck his hand out and grabbed my finger, type of weird, crazy shit. Excuse my French. I'm going to France soon, so I'm just practicing. And so I kept the cat out of guilt, out of, emotional ambiguity. I drained my bank account on the situation, and then I took the cat to the West Coast to do a job in San Diego, La Jolla, and more bipolar activities started happening. I was getting abused every time I came home from work, and I'm talking about like 12 to 16. It was a pattern. You get really excited about something, you build it up, you invest all this time and everything in it, and then, she comes and pays people to fire me and insult me, and it's just been disastrous. And, I'm pretty strong, so I've, kept my train moving forward and establishing new relationships and in different entities of the industry, stepping away from jazz, going into pop.
And so you guys just watched that and her discussing her thoughts about working with Beyonce. But ultimately what came from this restraining order is that it was dismissed by the court because the allegations weren't taken serious and no evidence was presented to substantiate her claim. The case quickly faded from the public eye. even though it did briefly attract attention due to the unusual nature of the accusations and Beyonce's high-profile status. And so the lawsuit was perceived as outlandish and bizarre, and most of the media coverage treated this as a strange episode, and Kimberly's credibility was called into question, y'all. There was speculations that Kimberly may have been dealing with some personal issues that led to the filing of the lawsuit, and so a lot of people in the media saw this as very shocking. They were at disbelief and a lot of course, curiosity, right? But it was mainly due to the extraordinary nature of the allegations. And so, being that Kimberly accused Beyonce of practicing witchcraft, dark magic, and using these supernatural methods to control her finances, harass her, and even kill her cat, these claims grabbed the headlines as they seemed very bizarre and very outlandish, especially given Beyonce's global superstar status and carefully managed public image. And so many media outlets cover the story with a tone of skepticism, focusing on the sensational aspects of the lawsuit rather than treating it as a serious legal case. News reports did highlight that the witchcraft claims often mixed with humor and confusion, while social media erupted with memes, jokes, and conspiracy theories about the accusations. However, at the same time, some media commentary raised the questions about Kimberly's mental health, with a few voices suggesting that maybe the allegations stem from personal struggles rather than legitimate grievances. Ultimately, as I stated, it was the restraining order was dismissed by the court because I believe neither party, of course Beyonce didn't show up, but Kimberly, I don't believe she showed up to the hearing as well, and so therefore the case was thrown out because no evidence was presented. And Beyonce remained largely silent on the matter, which helped preserve her untarnished public image. And you know, I just find this a little cuckoo. I don't know if it's true or not, but we've all heard about Hollywood and the weirdness that goes on behind the scenes. You know, is the money real? I don't know. I don't want to find out if it's real or not. You know, I don't want to know. But there have been some weird images of Jay-Z with that woman, Maria Abramovich. I probably butchered her name, but like, here are some pictures y'all are seeing now, right? Weird. But anyways, the lawsuit against Beyonce by her former drummer, Kimberly Thompson, remains one of the most surreal and creepy legal cases in the world of celebrity lawsuits. It was notable for its peculiar claims involving witchcraft and dark magic, but ultimately it was dismissed due to lack of evidence. The case didn't have any lasting impact on Beyonce's career, but stands out for its unusual nature. Was this just a case of one musician lashing out, or does it reflect something deeper about the pressures and expectations placed on people in the entertainment industry? I don't know. You guys let me know, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!